You're listening to Miscast Commentary.
Hey everybody, welcome to Miscast Commentary. I'm Joe Findlay.
And I'm Todd Tebow, the Sailor Murray.
And sorry, this episode's going to be a little late, as you're probably noticing by not seeing it on Friday, but seeing it on Saturday.
Don't freak out. Don't freak out.
Yeah, so just letting you know what's going on. I was in with my 16-month-old son in the hospital for the last few days.
That is literally no excuse.
That I know I tried to record it from there, but I couldn't properly stream the movie.
Babies. I tried to be live via satellite. The kids were freaking.
We did a lot of things. But yeah, anyways, he's fine now. We're home. We got home late last night. I just want to say thanks to the doctors and nurses and all the staff at Niagara Health Systems, the St. Catharines Hospital here in Ontario. Took really, really good care of my baby boy and allowed me to actually sleep a couple of times, which was pretty cool.
Do you think that one of them will actually hear this and be like, that was me, I was that doctor? Do you think any doctors are listening to our podcast?
Dr. Ogunki, we're here for you.
Dr. Ogunki. Is that his real name?
Her name, yes.
Her name is Ogunki.
Yeah, it was good.
We're
not making fun. It's fine.
I'm not at all.
You're a healer. You're a healer.
I was going to until you said that.
But anyways,
I feel bad.
I know. But thank you guys so much. We're back. We're still here. We still exist. I wonder if anybody didn't see, was right there on midnight on Friday. Like, what the hell?
Darnell,
they must have, and then they just started.
Was there.
Darnell was absolutely there. We have a little competition, actually. Darnell, you got competition, buddy.
There is?
Yeah, I was looking up and looking at the view or the listeners for the last little while, and I've been noticing that with Ashburn, Virginia, there's been somebody from Mountain View, California, constantly tuning in.
Mountain View, Darnell. Darnell, they're coming for you. California's coming for you, Darnell.
Now, I'm going to tell you both. Now, I think that Mountain View may overtake you, Darnell, and the reason being they just voted in legal weed.
Oh.
And I feel like this is probably better after smoking weed.
And where's Darnell, Virginia?
Virginia.
Oh, that's never going to happen.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on in Virginia
It's going down. It's going everywhere.
They voted down.
It's coming, Darnell. Yeah. Don't you worry, Darnell.
They went blue state this year, so, I mean, you never know. But
they're all going green state now, man. Trump's in. We just smoke, baby.
Yeah.
Just smoke. Come on down to Canada. Trudeau's got your smoke. Come on now.
I hope that actually becomes his... his campaign rally for legalizing weed.
To Canada.
Trudeau's got your smoke. We did it. And we just harmonized in improv.
Oh, my Lord. End it right there.
Yeah, we're
There's
pretty
no
up.
way.
Yeah, we can't top that shit.
No way.
All right. So anyways.
Mountain View in Virginia.
So we got to give Mountain View a name. What's the name? You named Darnell. So what's going to be our Mountain View listeners' name?
I think you should name him.
Oh, okay. That's fair enough.
Make it a girl.
Oh, I'm going to make this. You're a girl now. Actually, something funny, too, with my son in the hospital. We found out that on his health card, he is a girl.
Oh, wow.
He's listed as female. I got that fixed today.
Oh, my Lord. What? His sex or the card?
Yeah, on his... Yeah, I was like, to go through the the DMV type thing to get it all fixed was going to be too much, so I just had him lop it off.
Exactly. Forget it. Just bring in the old paper chopper there.
He's still a boy. It's fine. Don't panic. We don't want, I don't know. We don't know about all the people who aren't listening to complain.
Oh, no, his son's penis.
All right, so you are being assigned as a woman, Mountain View, and if you're not and you take offense to that, write us. miscastcommentary@gmail.com. Message us, find us on Twitter, anything like that. Get in touch with us and say, hey, that's not correct. And Darnell, you too. Say, hey, this is who I really am. Because you know what? We will go by your actual name. I'm not going to just say, hey, this is Darnell, even though they've said, oh, no, my actual name is.
It is.
It could be anybody. It could be.
What's the name? Her name.
Oh, her name. Okay.
Mountain View. Mountain Mama, take me home.
Tristina.
I like that.
Yes.
Could this be a love connection between Tristina and Darnell?
Tristina and Darnell.
They'll tell the story. They'll be like, I was listening to this podcast.
Yeah.
And he mentioned this woman's, and then they'll talk through the podcast. It'll be an amazing story.
The only thing that would be better is if the names were right but reversed.
Oh my God.
And
she's a woman named Darnell, and he's a man named Tristina. Like, what are the odds?
I like it. I like it. Okay, we actually do have a show for you coming up today. Some stuff to talk about. First off, I guess we need to talk about what the new movie's going to be. Thanks everybody again for tuning in last week and watching Blood Diner and The Last Starfighter with us.
You're welcome. Double whammy.
Yeah, man. And we enjoy, spending time together. So that wasn't a real big thing.
But it's after Halloween too. How was everybody's Halloween?
That was good. Answer us.
I heard about all those clowns out there
Murder
terrorizing.
Clowns. Yeah. Them 3 of them were made.
I heard about clowns, and I heard about all the crazy racism happening in the state. Oh my Lord! I mentioned racism, and the thing fell right off the top.
My video camera just fell. Todd, you talk for a bit.
For Halloween, I'll tell you, world, what I did while Joe is gone. I heard about all this horrible racist stuff, which is not cool in the States. And everybody's saying, Trump told them to do that or whatever. So what I did was I put on a clown outfit and I went around and harassed white people.
I hate white people.
I can't stand them. And I told them that. I went to gas stations and I was like, hey, you white piece of dog crap, way to be white, stuff like that. I'm flipping the script here, people. I'm doing what's right. I'm doing what the universe needs. I mean, it needs a little racism in the other direction.
He's doing the Lord's work.
That's right. Sometimes when you make an omelet, you got to break some eggs. White eggs. What? You got the thing set up yet?
I don't know.
Starting to sweat over here. It's getting lonely and cold.
It'll work or it won't. I don't really care at this
Oh,
point.
well.
It's pointed at me, not you.
Deal. Good. Great.
Great. Okay. So anyways, we are doing a movie. We actually said what it was during the last episodes. So if you were really sharp, you will have found out.
At some point, there'll be a prize for this kind of thing.
Yeah, well, there would be. I actually do. I would give away something right now. If somebody emailed in and got that, I have some little things.
Is there any way to prove that somebody emailed during? How would they know, though?
Well, not right now. We're doing. Yeah, this is not
How would
live.
they know?
They wouldn't know.
We should do one live.
We're gonna. If I could figure out a good way to do it, I would.
Somebody send us a message on how to do this live.
Yeah, somebody know more than us.
This is 4 years taped previous. Yeah. By the way.
I died.
Wait do you see the special? Whoa.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. I'm
Why do we keep saying stuff that just makes me all bummed out? And then it's like, okay, now we're gonna do the rest of this crap.
Right at the beginning too.
I know. It's always. Hey everybody, this is Miscast Commentary, and we're all gonna die soon. Oh.
Yeah.
All right. So, anyways, I'm talking about this movie. We did say what it was. Are you sharp enough? Well, if you're not, we're gonna dumb it down for you right now, dummies.
He's talking to me.
There we go.
Because I probably said it, and I still don't know.
We're going to the town of perfection, and we're gonna be watching Tremors.
Oh, Tremors. Nice.
Nice. So let's have a quick listen to the preview. And by preview, I mean trailer. Trailer. Let's have a look at the trailer.
Hey, does that work? They're in like a trailer park.
Well, it's like a
Tremors
small
trailer.
town. There's only there's a couple trailers. Here's the trailer. Just trailer.
Perfection. A scorched outpost in the middle of nowhere.
You know how close I am to leaving this place right now? How close?
Maybe that's why Val and Earl decided to leave town.
Hey, hold up. That's Edgar Deans.
They just picked the wrong day to do it.
Jeez. You guys better get the hell out of here. There's a killer on the loose. Who could be doing it?
Is that a snake?
I'll give you boys $5 for this. 20. That's how they get you. They're under the ground. What the hell are those things? How could they eat a whole station wagon?
But where do they come from?
I vote for outer space. No way these are local boys.
You see, they're headed right for us.
No Richter scale can measure it.
They're coming!
No scientist can explain it.
Bert, they're under the ground.
You didn't get penetration even with the elephant gun.
Run, run!
And no one knows what to call it.
Megaworms or suckers or suckoids.
Now, this valley is just one long smorgasbord.
Now, it's up to Val and Earl to save the world.
That's one big mother.
Who died and made you Einstein?
And they know just what to do. Flip for it.
Damn.
Kevin Bacon, Fred Ward, Tremors.
We just had a weird moment. I don't know if you guys had it too, depending on where you were watching the trailer or if you watched it at all. We started getting closed captioning for the actual movie playing over top of the video on
terrifying.
YouTube, and I felt like I was like in the CIA and I was activated.
They were sending messages clearly, using lines through movies in YouTube.
Oh yeah,
If you're like in another country and you need your spy agency to, tell you who to kill next or whatever.
yeah. It happened, and we're just gonna have to deal with it.
Yep.
But so that's the movie. We are watching Tremors next week. We hope we all tune in, and it is going to be a lot of fun because that movie is friggin' fantastic.
It is awesome. Can't wait to hear from you, Darnell and Tristina.
Tristina. It doesn't really matter. I did look up. It's in the States. It's on Amazon Prime. It's on Vudu. You can get it on YouTube anywhere.
You can use
rent it on
Voodoo to
there.
see the film.
You can. You just throw some bones on there.
You got to
and
know the
paint your
right.
face. Yeah. The incantations.
The blood that comes out of the chicken forms the movie
Yeah, absolutely.
in stop motion.
Absolutely. We got to do a little movie news. I'll get us started today. First, we'll talk about the success of Doctor Strange. Have you seen it yet?
I have not. Did you?
It was fantastic.
Oh, you saw it?
Yeah, I saw it on
I'm going to
Friday.
go see it tomorrow.
It is a really good movie. It reminded me of, and I'm not trying to rehash what some of the people have said, but it reminded me of Iron Man, how it was like the first time you're really seeing something like this.
Oh,
and
neat.
how
A lot of neat stuff.
There's a lot
Should
of
I take
stuff.
acid before going in?
No, it takes acid for you.
Oh, wow.
It is. Yeah, it's a lot of fun, though. You got to go check it out. It made $85 million its first week, they were saying, or its first weekend, sorry.
That's pretty good,
and that
I
was
think,
just
right?
and that was just domestic. So I mean, worldwide, who knows? Well, I'm
Marvel's
sure
knocking it out of the park, man.
Yeah, they did a great job with this one. It really makes me look forward to seeing what they're gonna do in the movies going on. I won't spoil anything, but there's the after credits kind of.
Oh, don't
sequences.
say anything. Don't say anything.
No, I won't say anything. But
You
it
just ruined it by saying there's an after credits scene.
Oh, that's been everywhere. I can't help it. I can't help that.
I can't stay during the end of. I've usually been kicked out by then.
I'll let you know what happens after the
Okay,
fact
cool,
then.
great.
But yeah, so it gives you pretty cool ideas of what may or may not be happening going into the future. But yeah, I was really, really looking forward.
Can I tell you that one of my friends said that he hated that Benedict Cumberbatch was Doctor Strange, and yeah, it's called his name. And he honestly said that he would have preferred if Lorenzo Lamas starred in the film. And he was being dead serious.
Oh my god! Do you remember back in the day? It was one of those like Game Pro magazines or whatever it was, and it was like the ideal casting of X-Men. This was well before the X-Men movies came out.
Like
Do you remember?
Patrick Swayze and
There
was Swayze in there?
Tons, I'm sure he was, but they had basically Arnold Schwarzenegger was Apocalypse.
Right.
The only person who actually got cast the way that this thing said it was Patrick Stewart. Hugh Jackman was nobody at this time.
Right. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it was Wolverine was Glenn Danzig. They wanted Glenn Danzig as Wolverine. They wanted Jean-Claude Van Damme as
That's his Gambit.
They wanted Mickey Rourke as Juggernaut. But it was all like mega like up there people. And I say Mickey Rourke as a mega up there person because at the time he was actually
He's an Oscar
quite
winner.
famous. Yeah, well, and at the time there was like he still had a face and there was all kinds of stuff. But
his face now is just hanging chihuahuas. It's terrifying.
It should be the most adorable thing in the world, but it's the opposite. Again, depressed.
Marvel is always knocking it out of the park. I've always wanted my entire life to see comic books come to life, and Marvel's the only company that does it right. I think that the X-Men movies are boring. I've said it. They're boring. Marvel does it correctly.
There you go.
And I can't wait for Spider-Man Homecoming with Birdman as the bird.
Yeah, that's kind of fun with Michael Keaton playing the Vulture. Yeah,
Bird's word. Bird.
That's always my biggest concern with the superhero movies is like, oh, they're making another one. It's like, oh god, who's going to be the bad guy? Because some of these ones, they're so horribly cartoonish. Like once you get into, oh, it's going to be Mysterio or it's going to be
that was
like,
terrible. And he's like a big nerdo, and then that was a terrible movie.
Well, and they were talking. I was actually watching something on Superman 3, and that was the one with Richard Pryor and what's his face.
I think that's the one I've seen the most.
Yeah. Oh god, and it's awful. And that was supposed to be Brainiac.
I like
and
that sound effect in the end. That weird.
Oh, I thought you were making fun of me hitting.
No, the sound effect in the end of that crazy sound.
Oh yeah.
that was like ruining his mind, and it put him in that bubble. That crazy. I can't even do.
I always like those ones. Star Wars Episode 2 had that one too, when Jango Fett was chasing Obi-Wan through space, and they were selling those like sonic charges.
Sonic charges here.
And it had that like they were setting them. Sorry,
Oh,
not selling
sorry.
them.
I was like, I don't
And
realize it.
they went out, and it had that like this. Like kind
Right,
of sound.
yes.
It was fantastic. Sound designers, you did it.
They did it.
Other than the nurses who kept my kid alive this week, you're the true heroes. Do you have any movie news or?
Movie news?
Don't worry, I got two.
Oh, great.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll think of I just said one. I said that the Birdman's going to be the bird.
Okay,
That's movie news.
I'll go fuck myself then.
Yeah, you caught that in the tone. That's great.
Yeah. Yeah, I was going to cut that whole thing out. It's staying in now. Okay, well, the other thing I read today, actually, Robert Redford, after he finishes his next movie, is retiring from acting.
They always say that. He'll be
I
in
know.
some. What's his last movie?
I don't know what it's called.
He got himself in a good a Marvel one, so good for him.
Yeah, he got himself through this one. I think it's that next Chihuahua Hotel one.
Oh yes.
Him and-
Oh god, Beverly
and-
Hills Chewy Hooey.
That's the one.
3.
Yeah. Oh no, I was thinking Hotel for Dogs, and I was kind of mixing it with.
Hotel for Dogs.
But either way, that's what should be his last movie. if
Any
he hasn't
movie
done it already.
starring talking dogs, I am in. We should watch The Duke.
I can do that.
One of these ones
I could do that. I'm down with that.
where he inherits the whole thing.
But yeah, so either way though, I mean, the guy, I was never the biggest fan of Robert Redford, but he's directed a lot of stuff. And then the things he is in that I've actually watched, he's always, he has this really good understated way of acting. And then
I like him.
He was Lions for Lambs. I loved him in.
I never saw that one.
Oh, really good. He's the professor, and it's him and Andrew Garfield, and, Michael Pena are all.
And Meryl Streep and Tom Cruise, the man.
Yeah, but Robert Redford doesn't talk to either of them, so that's irrelevant.
And Tom Cruise doesn't talk to his kids. So there you go.
Oh, so they could have been in that movie
It's
because
worth
everybody was
it.
separated.
If you're going to inherit David Miscaviage's throne,
Yeah.
you get rid of your family.
Yeah, I every 3 or 4 years I recycled my family.
Elron for life.
So-
It's called Train Up. This time they're Spanish.
How's your thetan level? Is it good?
Oh, I'm flying.
Nice.
I'm flying. Pretty soon I'll be able to look at that scribbled piece of paper that says Xanu on it. Well, there we go.
We did it. It's got the 11 herbs and spices recipe on the other side.
That's how to make a proper Xanu. What the shit? It's pretty much what happens. You spend all that money and all that time, and it's like, what the fuck?
Son of a bitch! It was just salt.
Sea salt.
Yeah. So that's it. So again, I've got my top 3 movies, and this week just trying to come up with a theme. And guess what? I came up with this theme while in a hospital.
Ooh.
This was my top 3 movies that take place in hospitals.
Okay, I'm gonna do them too.
All right. So so number 3 was Halloween 2.
Good movie.
Love that movie. Takes place mostly in a hospital,
Yep.
and I like Halloween 2 probably more than first Halloween. If I think about it.
I think I might as well.
And it's not the Rob Zombie Halloween 2. We're talking John Carpenter Halloween 2.
Yeah, for real.
But yeah, that one's a lot of fun, and I don't know what it is. Whenever I think about that movie, the first thing that comes to my mind
There
is
comes
that
boobs.
no,
Oh.
I've evolved past that. I think I don't know.
right.
I don't know what the truth is, but no, it's that little kid who's walking in the mask, and then he gets distracted and he gets hit by the car. Then the car hits like the truck, and it explodes. I remember watching that, and it was one of those ones. Todd and I watched this together. We were just hanging out, and it was one of those ones that oh God, I don't know. It was
Poor kid.
yeah, it was we hadn't seen the movie in years and
He
years and
didn't
years type
deserve
thing.
that.
And then it just happened, and we started laughing so hard at a child dying for no reason that we put ourselves on a lot of watch lists that day.
Oh, it's good when you check yourself in. That
Yeah.
means you're self-aware.
And speaking of checking yourself in, my number 2, Nightmare on Elm Street 3, a movie we have done on
There
here.
you go. That took place. Okay, I was going to ask,
Yeah.
does Mental Institute count as hospital?
Well,
so
Mental
that
Institute
works.
primarily counts in this list. I don't know if that just speaks to who I am or what it is. My own, proclivities towards the mental, mental health. But yeah, so I mean, I was looking at the movies, and there's so many movies that takes place in hospitals or some type of hospital. Like
Yep.
MASH. MASH was a honorable mention and stuff like that in this. But yeah, it's Nightmare on Elm Street 3. It's just so much friggin' fun to watch.
Yes,
And
it is.
It's got more rewatchability to me than Halloween 2. Like, I think Halloween 2, I was more like if one of them you're going to be more scared by, it would be Halloween 2.
Yes.
But Nightmare on Elm Street 3 was just so much
That's a lot of fun.
And,
What the hell?
and there's a reason why we picked it to go on this as opposed to Halloween 2. So
What's your number one?
Number one, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Oh, I was going to put that in mine as well.
Yeah.
That movie's awesome.
Well, you can still put it in yours. Nobody's going to stop you.
You just ruined my list.
Sorry, bro. But
I thought long and hard on that list too, and you just fucking did that, man.
yeah, well, that's how I do. I always look over your shoulder and write it down. But yeah, I mean that movie just it's absolutely amazing. Michael Douglas produces it. It's one of those ones that throws you off. Yeah, it's just
what's his name's in it?
Everybody's
the Crypt Keeper's voice is in it. No, I'm sorry. No,
John
it's not.
Castor's
It's not John Castor.
Brad
It's,
Dourif.
Yes, it's Brad Dourif. It's Chucky's voice.
Chucky's voice.
That bitch, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, that woman made me infuriated in that movie.
Well, and there's just like the characters in that one were insane, and no wonder. Like when I heard way after the fact that it was a play, and I'm like, of course it was.
Did
a play.
Juicy
That is the
Fruit
best.
pay for that shout out, or was it just there?
I don't know. I feel
Juicy Fruit.
Yeah, I feel like Danny DeVito and him have a really and Juicy Fruit have a real special.
Juicy Fruit.
That sounds disgusting when you say it. So that's my top three. What about you? Do you got your top three? The top of your head,
my
three?
Fruit juicy.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah.
He's just literally gonna ear rape you for the next 5 minutes.
I would say One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. What else took place in a hospital? I like Catch 22.
Oh, that's good.
That's a medical hospital, right?
Yeah.
And
I will accept
what
any type of
else
hospital.
Took place in a hospital.
You can do Animal Hospital for all I care.
Oh my lord!
They just opened it
I
up.
need one more. What else took place in a hospital? I'm just trying to think of something zany. Is there a zany hospital movie?
I don't know. Here, I'll look some up for you.
Flatliners.
That movie's great.
They were doctors, weren't they? Fuck it.
They're remaking that. Well, not remaking it, but they're making like a sequelish type thing, like continuing on their work and like Kiefer Sutherland stuff.
Naughty Nurses 12.
Naughty Nurses 12.
That was a keeper.
Yeah, that one though, very clearly not a hospital. That was like a back alley abortion clinic or
But
something.
it still
like that.
counts.
Yeah.
If there's forceps.
Yeah.
I think you can call it a day.
Yeah. If you got a scalpel at your avail, it's all good. All right. So the news. That's our top three. We're doing Tremors next week.
Tremors.
We want you all to tune in. We hope you watch along with us because I'm told it's fun.
He's lying.
No, you know who told me? Todd told me. He's like, yeah, this is fun.
I don't
And
lie
I'm like,
about fun.
yeah.
I lie about everything else, but not fun.
No.
And you might not have fun, but I'm having fun.
Yeah. I mean, whether or not you're having fun is not our primary concern. We hope
Right.
you are, though.
Yes, we do.
We hope
actually.
you are. We're going to have fun and we're going to record this and we're going to put it out.
You make me have fun, Darnell.
Pay for whatever hosting. Yeah. Darnell and Tristina
You
fall in
make
love.
it. Make it. We need you on Ellen.
And if you
fast.
are both men or both women, still fall in
even
love. I
better.
don't even care.
You should
Just
be men or women.
do it before your new government repeals literally
Exactly.
everything.
Get on with that.
Figure it out, guys. All right. Just do it. All right. So we hope you guys tune in next week. Thanks for listening this week. Again, sorry we were late for the week, but guess what? My son is by a slim margin more important to me than
Not mine. I've got 4 of them.
right.
No clue. Yep.
I don't even know their names. They might be Darnell and Tristina.
Oh, no, that's the twist. That's the Maury twist. And they're getting married.
That's why they
my
listen but
Lord.
never
Yep.
never email
Oh,
in.
that's my kids. That's my kids, all right. Yeah.
Now I picture Darnell with his face deep in a pillow just going, fuck you, Dad.
While he's masturbating.
Oh. Sorry, that was just my impression of Darnell finishing. All right. I think that was...
Ding.
This is why we can never finish these episodes. I'm editing that out.
Never.
All right. Tremors. Michael Gross. Did you like Family Ties? Do you...
Oh, I did. Oh,
I did.
the ties.
All right.
I
I don't know why I was just going to start singing the Family Ties theme, but I was wrong immediately. I was going, making your way in your world today takes everything you got. Take it. Cheers. Don't even help but cheers. Wouldn't you like to sit near Norm? Cured of gay. Sometimes you want to know where Trump will mispronounce your name.
Dun, 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 dun.
And after he grabs your pussy, you'll have came. I'd like to apologize to the man who's soon going to have the nuclear codes. We lost this battle, folks.
Well, just the battle, not the war.
Yeah. But now he's got the nukes, so he won the war too. Son of a bitch. This is why I never played Risk.
I'm still playing a game.
Actually,
the first game I've ever started, I'm still playing.
I have Star Wars Risk, so I can do that.
Getting risky in here. Risky business.
And speaking of risky, we're going to watch the non-TV edited version of Tremors this week.
No commercials for us.
So instead of somebody's going to kick your ass, you can hear somebody's going to kick your butt. That was the old version. That was fantastic. We'll talk more about that next week. And when I say next week, we mean 8 minutes from now when we start recording that episode.
Exactly.
So you sit here and you literally wait. I want you to click refresh over and over again until the Tremors episode is up.
It's the best idea.
Quit your job if you're not already off or whatever.
Oh, don't worry. Trump's going to make sure you don't have a job real soon. Don't worry about that.
God.
Only if you're a minority.
Minorities. Man, I'm gonna become
Next
one of those.
minority money.
I'm gonna become one of those like political satirists, like
oh god, on your little piano.
The deficit rag, yeah, the deficit rag.
Oh Jesus!
Except all my stuff is gonna be about just like hackneyed, like sketch comedy, like style political stuff. He's on the bus with Billy Bush. E-I-E-I-O. All right. We've spoken enough. Remember when these episodes were 6 minutes long?
Right? I don't know. I just chop it out.
I'm going to chop
disjointed words stopping. It's weird.
The when. All right. So tune in next week. We do love you guys.
Love you.
I love
ramble.
Darnell,
ramble.
Darnell, Tristina, Ashburn, Virginia, Mountain View, California. I see you. And I see Seoul, South Korea too, but I don't really know. That hasn't been a super consistent thing yet. As soon as Seoul, South Korea comes in, we'll not only name you, but we'll so not make it racist. I promise. But your last name will be Kim because that's a numbers game.
Every time you mentioned California, I just think of moon rocks. Send me moon rocks.
Moon rocks.
Yeah.
California.
No sound of party.
Tremors. Bye now.